Welcome back, everyone. In a lot of ways, Red Canyon Dominance feels like the first real mission of this game, now that we can deploy our full roster and we have access to the Divine Pulse mechanic. I used my gold from the practice battle to buy all 3 intermediate seals in the shop. There's a reason I'm investing in these so early, but I'll get to that around chapter 6. Like I said in the last video, I picked Hanneman for the seminar before this mission. Ignatz has D authority now for rally speed, Lysithea has D plus reason, and Marianne is pretty close to C faith for physic. With Hanneman's seminar, it's actually possible to get Marianne all the way to D reason in time for this mission, but I think quicker access to physic is more important than the ability to get a couple points of reason experience by casting freeze on this map.
So this
Move number 1 is to have Ignatz rally Leonie's speed. This is a way to manipulate the enemy AI. Boosting her speed makes the archer in front of us prefer to target someone else. And that someone else is Claude. He switches Leonie to her mini bow, then attacks the other nearby fighter.
I got this. I stand ready.
Who, me?
It might look like the archer can attack Lawrence or Hilda, but the 2 enemy fighters will move first, and they'll body block the archer so that he can only target Claude or Leonie. The archer attacks from 2 range because apparently it values higher hit rates more than the ability to avoid counterattacks in this case. I'm having Lysithea use Swarm Zeta, her less accurate spell, at the beginning of the map. I'm going to have her attack more than 5 times, so she has to use both spells, and I'd rather save Miasma Delta for later when she absolutely needs to hit and I might be out of Divine Pulses.
This is my...
This is a really tiny optimization, but Lawrence already has a C support with Claude, and if you look, Claude isn't showing up in the link bonus for Lawrence's attack. I can change this by making Raphael equip a bow instead so that he's bumped out and Claude takes his place. That's good for a whopping 2 extra hit.
It is a no... It's your call.
The 2 thieves approaching us are really fast, and the archer will be annoying, so I want a way to neutralize them as threats. My goal will be to lock down the 2 on the right with a gambit, while weakening the other one to the point that he'll die to a counterattack on enemy phase. First, Ignatz rallies for Leonie. This can protect her from getting doubled. Marianne and Lawrence move up without doing anything. I could have Marianne heal, but I want to save that resource for now. Hilda and Byleth both weaken the left-hand thief. After that, I'm going to have Lysithea heal Leonie. The thieves have pass, and once Leonie moves out of the way, the one on the left will be able to reach Lysithea, whom he doubles and deals lethal damage to. I'm actually counting on this. I had Lysithea equip Miasma Delta specifically so that she'd have a better chance to hit. Now Claude takes one of the riskiest moves, using Assault Troop to freeze the 2 enemies on the right. If this fails, I need to Divine Pulse and try things in a different order. Leonie weakens the other thief one more time, and that'll be enough to let Lysithea kill with her counterattack, so as long as she doesn't miss, she'll survive.
Too easy! We were taken by...
I'm moving Byleth up and leaving his bow equipped just to provide a link bonus against the archer. Ignatz moves up and can give us another one, though I also take a moment to grab the training bow from Hilda for later. Out of curiosity, I'm going to check whether I could get some free chip damage in with the training bow against the archer. But I don't want Ignatz to get the kill. I'd rather leave that for Lawrence. So Ignatz just rallies for Hilda. And Lawrence can use Tempest Lance for more accuracy if you're uncomfortable with an 82% right there.
I thought...
It could get rough. So nice of you.
It's your call.
With the combination of Marianne's healing and a vulnerary, Claude gets back to full
Ready and
health.
willing.
Hilda already switched Byleth back to a sword, so Leonie can simply run up and shoot at the fighter to her left. For whatever reason, I've never seen the one fighter with a battalion try to use it against Leonie here. He always just attacks with his axe. I'm going to let the thieves to our north come to me. In the meantime, I can get a lot of attacks in against these three fighters. I specifically want Hilda to get the actual killing blow against the northern one, because he drops the chest key, and Hilda's the one I'm going to send in that direction. Ignatz can use the training bow he grabbed from Hilda before to do a small amount of chip damage against the third fighter. Raphael can do the same before the two mages will step in and finish him off. If I were to miss at any point, I could rewind and skip Raphael's attack, and I would still be fine.
I get... Perfect.
The thieves can double both Claude and Leonie, but they can't gang up on any one unit, so both of mine are safe.
Light.
Get the trick!
If I can clear out the two thieves on my turn, then I only have to worry about the priest up above. Lawrence and Leonie form a wall that keeps him from going after Lysithea, who has really bad resistance despite being a mage herself.
This is what...
Sorry.
Byleth switches Leonie back to her mini bow so that she can defend herself against the priest. All my remaining units are going to go down the western path. First, Ignatz rallies for Hilda. The brigand guarding the western bridge would double her otherwise, and he also has Lancebreaker Plus, so she really needs to be holding an axe.
Oh, nice! Don't expect...
That conga line on the northern bridge looks like a really juicy target for another assault troop from Claude. I want to kill off the priest, but I want to do that in such a way as to provide multiple link bonuses against that fighter in front, whom Claude will be targeting.
time be...
Since I can manage without any healing from Marianne this turn, I have her use Nosferatu on the priest. These extra faith points will help her earn physic faster. Right now, looking at the damage numbers, I would like for Claude's Gambit to actually kill the lead fighter. If Leonie provides a second link bonus, she'll increase Claude's damage by 1, and combined with her mini bow damage, that'll be enough to kill.
We will lend a hand.
On the western front, I want Hilda to get to the chest, but I also want to finish off the Brigand. Everyone needs to hit their attacks here for that to work out. If something goes wrong, again I have to burn a Divine Pulse and try to change up the order of things. The sequence of random numbers that the game draws will be the same, but I can attempt to pair the known bad rolls with more accurate attacks.
I don't have... I could use a break.
The large bullion from this chest is much appreciated. Money isn't usually that tight, but I have a lot of big purchases coming up in Chapter 3. I want to be very careful about exactly how my experience points work out so that Byleth, Claude, and Leonie can all promote. There's only a tiny bit of wiggle room. That's why I'm being so deliberate with all my moves over on the eastern side. Also, this early in the game, without the benefit of hit boosting battalions, it's pretty common for something to go wrong, and I'd rather save my Divine Pulses for missed attacks than burn them for strategic errors.
So nice of you.
With Marianne earning Physic right here, I get an extra 3 heals to use for the rest of the mission.
Let us be cautious.
Hilda heals herself, while Ignatz rallies for Raphael. Raphael's then going to draw the archer on the west side. I can't take the time to make Lysithea heal Hilda, because Lysithea needs to go far enough west to do things next turn.
Sorry.
I almost make a mistake here. You see, once one of your units completely crosses the western bridge, Kostas shouts a line reacting to you. This is a trigger that makes 2 of the enemies near him advance down the western flank to meet you. But if you step on the northern bridge before you cross the western one, this doesn't happen, and everyone around Kostas goes east. While that would make it easier for Byleth, Claude, and Leonie to level up and promote, I don't want them to be sworn by that many units.
Stay focused.
Let us be cautious.
Who, me?
Thank you.
I really like the tactics I used to take out this archer. I had Raphael strike with Fading Blow, allowing him to attack without retaliation, but also opening up the space immediately south of the archer. That lets Lysithea get another free attack in, and then Ignatz is able to finish things with Curved Shot.
I'm sorry.
Let's get to it. Let's try.
Ready and willing.
Claude is now really close to level 5. I'm going to try to get him the rest of the way there purely with chip damage, giving the kills to Leonie instead.
That helps.
I found that the best way to handle the archer on the west side is to have Hilda wait with a bow on the square right above Raphael, after Ignatz boosts her speed. This lets the archer reach her and attack her at 2 range, which again he chooses to do even though he could stay 3 tiles away.
You're too kind. Who, me?
Everyone else stands right out of range where it's safe.
I got this.
Here I'm deliberating whether I need to have Raphael heal himself with his Vulnerary, but I eventually decide he can survive without it. Byleth is nearly at level 5 already, so Claude is the one I put in range of the last thief, giving him another opportunity for experience from chip damage.
Thanks for that. Piece of cake.
By having Byleth unequip his bow, I can take away his link bonus with Claude. The two of them have a special link bonus that gives extra damage, so this cuts Claude's damage by 1. I am thus able to get another chip shot in, with the experience bonus from Byleth's personal ability, Professor's Guidance, without killing the thief. That all sounds very fancy, but I realize only now, while doing this commentary in post, that I could have done things differently. You see, I want Byleth to be standing at the far east end of Kostas' range, where Kostas will attack him without ending up in a thicket tile. So I could have had Claude simply attack at one range with his mini bow, then moved Byleth up there, and finally had Leonie get the kill using her own curved shot from the square below Byleth. Anyway, my solution worked, so it's water under the bridge.
Well done.
Okay.
On the western side, I have this convenient 2-tile choke point. Raphael can use Fading Blow to hit pretty reliably, but Hilda blocks him from moving backwards, so he stays where he is.
Huh.
Ignatz gives Raphael a rally so that the other two enemies won't kill him, and then Hilda's able to move on to the thicket. There, she can kill the archer while also protecting Ignatz from the incoming enemies.
You're...
That's one level 5 down.
If you say so.
I'd like to be able to kill both enemies in the west before we finish off the boss. Lysithea and Ignatz together can handle the fighter just fine. And by grabbing the kill, Ignatz finally gets to level up.
It's...
For the priest, things are complicated by his Nosferatu spell. I have to be sure that I have enough power to kill in spite of his ability to steal HP. Because he earned Smash with his efforts in the practice battle, Raphael has the strength to get the job done. Lawrence uses up his final fire spell, and Marianne heals with her last physic. The timing works out really nicely.
Thank you.
I need to feed this boss kill to Leonie. Once again, I'm carefully running the numbers. I actually have to worry about the 5% chance that Byleth's crest adds 5 damage. I want to weaken Kostas enough for Leonie to get the finishing blow, but I can't go overboard and accidentally deny her the kill. There's level 5 for Claude. And I settle on using the training bow with Byleth. This will let Leonie attack Kostas from one range with a lance, and therefore she can use Tempest Lance. So there's a pretty decent range of HP values that she can kill from. And happily, everything works out. We're going to get those promotions exactly as planned. The Battalion Guild unlocks after this, so in the next installment, we'll be checking that out. Please subscribe to make number go up. I'll see you next time.